Okay, so going live now. All right, so why don't we get started? Laura, would you like to go first?
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So I did, after we discovered the new failure on Cucumber, I've just been looking at some tutorials and some solutions to get the download button not to show on a job seeker's page. I know that I have to use some kind of if statement, but it's not working. So I will need your help.
Sure. I looked at, let's see. Okay, yeah, we can look at that. I was looking at that yesterday. When we connect up, we can talk about it further, but it looks like we should just test that the send file actually sends the data. We don't, maybe we go ahead and save it, but anyway, we'll talk about that.
Okay.
Let's see. So, Sasha, would you like to go next? Tell us what you're up to.
Yeah, so I'm still just kind of getting on board with Agile Ventures-y stuff. So I'm not working on anything specific, although I was thinking I might grab a thing from the waffle board. Yeah, that's about it. Otherwise, I might just work on some of my own things, depending on who's around. There's pairing action to be had.
Okay. Sounds good. Hi, Thomas.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Thomas. How are you?
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Nice to see you too.
Nice T-shirt.
Oh.
Sounds familiar.
Free advertising.
Yeah, nice. I'm working from home today. I came down with a cold, so you know. So.
Care to give a quick update?
No, not much not much happening in terms of Agile Ventures. Unfortunately, we're about to initiate a new project. One of my students is working for this nonprofit, dog owners business association in Sweden. I don't know, but they're about to build a membership application. So I'm just helping her to get set up. I posted. I made a post in the new projects channel a few days ago, so hopefully we can get like an inception meeting planned. Hopefully, we'll see if we can get a dev team together. She has a fairly, she has a hard deadline in 42 days or something where she needs to have this at least an MVP out. So we'll see if we can get that, if we can help her in any way. Other than that, I'm working on testing multiple browser windows in Cucumber. So because we're working on an application that will use Action Cable, so we need to be able to write acceptance tests that I do something in one window and then it's visible. Some results are visible in the second window, basically. So Capybara has some built-in APIs for that, and also Poltergeist. So we'll see if we can get there. I'm making slow but steady progress on that. So I think that's all from me. No blockers.
Okay, sounds good. For myself, let's see, what did I do yesterday? I pair programmed with Sigu and Laura on a Met Plus story that they were collaborating on. And I worked to get a PR that I had submitted the prior day to pass the CI test. We have some fairly flaky CI test behavior. I don't know why, but anyway. So I had to tweak things to get that to pass. I'm working on another story having to do with cancel buttons and forms, the Met Plus project. And I'm looking at Arun's pundit tests, controller tests for authorization via pundit. And he asked me to look at that and see what I thought. So, so that's it for me. So getting back to your thing, Thomas, are you looking for, say, you're getting a pop-up or a notification on the browser side when an event happens, and use an Action Cable to make that happen? That event happen?
Yeah, not a pop-up per se.
Just something to happen.
So we what we want to do is like we have so we're building this quiz game application. So let's say that we have I'm the quiz master and you are a quiz player. So I want to push out a question, right? So we're using Action Cable to allow the quiz master to push out this question to all clients like you or something, you know, and then you answer that question, and I see as a quiz master on my screen that you have submitted that answer, you know, using Action Cable, like push notifications, right? So in my acceptance test, I want to be able to say that given I'm a quiz master on my quiz admin page or whatever, and I push out this this question, if I switch windows, then I should see that question, basically. So you know, so that's the thing. So what I've come up with so far is, so I think I have a working solution. Let me share my screen and just talk you through a simple little scenario. Here we're not actually using quiz, you know, any push notifications yet. I just wrote this a few minutes ago, like this scenario accessing two quizzes in separate windows. So I am on the quiz page for trivia, and I switch to a new window, and I am on the quiz page for trivia 2 on that windows, because we have that set up in the background. So we have two quizzes, right? Then I should see trivia 2, like a title, and then I switch window to the first window that was open. Then I should see trivia 1, right? And I should have two active windows, basically. You know, so it's like, it's a meaningless scenario, but for me, I'd use this scenario to try to build those methods, basically, right? So what I have came up with is these step definitions. So we work with Cucumber. I don't know if you guys use Cucumber for your feature tests, but it's very similar to you know, you can reuse this stuff probably in RSpec as well. So what I do is like what is it? Even I switch to a new window. So I just store a new window. So this is actually a Capybara API. So I store that in a window variable, and then I switch to that window, basically, right? And then I can also, so what I get is this Windows object, and it's an array, and it has, you know, the first window is stored as a first index, and, you know, etc. So then I can build this step definition saying I switch to window 1 or 2, and I can do that using this code. I just utilize this switch to window command, you know. And in this way, it seems like when I run this, it seems like everything is passing for me. Now I accidentally ran the entire feature, but let's see. So this is the scenario, right? And it passes for me. So I am apparently, you know, jumping back and forward. And I also did some screenshots, you know, and it seems, you know, so the assertions work and stuff like that. So this is like the first step that I will, you know, in order to get these step definitions in place, and later when we actually have Action Cable implemented, we can hopefully get this to work. And you know, since Action Cable relies on JavaScript, we are using Poltergeist, a JavaScript-enabled driver to test that base.
Got it. Okay. The reason I asked is that we're that echo there. That echo.
Yeah.
It might be me. I'm not wearing my headphones, so it could be me.
So in MetPlus, we have the same situation. We have multiple windows because we do something in one window, and a logged-in user on the other window should see something. In our case, it's a pop-up. It could be anything. And what our step looks like that, I just put in the chat. So basically, we're just using capybara.session_name to switch from browser to browser. We just give the browser a name when I'm in Joe's browser, and then capybara.session_name does everything for us. And it's. But anyway, you've already got it solved with your mechanism?
Interesting with those names. So those names could be very handy for me as well, because if you see on my screen now, I'm actually have to, you know, I'm accessing that the windows by the index number, you know, or you know, index -1, because, you know, but so it would probably be better for me to say, to be able to name those those browsers. So if you could send me a link to that particular file in your repo, I could check it out.
Sure.
Is that possible?
And I just posted a typical step. So when I'm in admin's browser, when I am in John's browser, etc. To your point, it's more readable as a Cucumber step than an index.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good stuff.
So,
good stuff.
Yeah, I'll send you that link.
Really good. I'll definitely implement that. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Patrick.
No problem.
Very nice.
All right. Well, glad we could help. And that's it. Actually, Parminder joined. Did you want to give us an update, Parminder, or anything to discuss? If you're still there. Perhaps he stepped away. Okay. All right. Well, does anybody else have anything?
Not from my side.
Okay. I guess we're good then.
I hope you guys are happy with Lara's performance. She's one of my ex-students. So give me any feedback, of course, without her knowing. No, I'm kidding.
Unless it's good, in case we'll do it in front of her. Yeah, she's been great. She's already also. I really like the fact that she's pair programming quite aggressively. A lot of people are shy about doing that, and she's also jumped in and taken a fairly sophisticated story right off the bat. And has an opportunity. And regretting every chance she has that she took it. But no, it's been great.
All right. Sounds great. Thank you.
Fully prepared to get rolling with real work.
No, she's been. Trust me, she's been through hell.
Yeah. What does that make you? What does that make you?
The drill sergeant. This is a boot camp. We're not messing around.
Well,
I don't know what the other.
You can swear.
I don't know what the other boot camps are doing, but I'm a very, aggressive teacher.
Yeah.
I push them out of their comfort zone as much as I can, and because I know that these people can learn and they can do stuff, and their own enemies, their own self-confidence often. Yeah. So. I'm not being very nice, and they hate me during the boot camp. They all hate me, and afterwards they usually have positive things to say. I actually told this to my current cohort, like, guys, listen, you are not in a position to judge me today, and if you hate me, then I'm probably doing something right. When you graduate, let's have that discussion then, and then what you think. So. This is not a popularity contest for me, So.
Well, it's either that or they still hate you, but they just want a reference. So.
Thanks, Patrick. Thank you for mentioning. All right, so I'm going to now.
Let's keep it positive. Just keep it positive. You're right. All right.
But I think that stepping out of your comfort zone is very important, and it's even in the context of a boot camp or in context of Agile Ventures, we're here to learn, and if we just do the same things over and over again that we already, know how to do, then we don't learn anything. Basically.
Yeah, what's the
Absolutely.
point?
Yeah, absolutely. What is the point? All right then. Well, I guess with that, we'll close it off. Thanks everybody, and have a good day or evening, as it were.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Talk again later. Yeah. Bye now.
All right, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Ciao, Thomas. Tschüss, Sascha. Bye.